Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome to Let's Play Shardlight. I was trying to open this up and find other things last time.
Take care of yourself, Denby.
I'll try my best.
So it is time to do the time-honored adventure thing, which is speak to everybody. There's all the items to them. I guess we'll start from there. And see if that helps.
Hey, Pop.
What's going on, Amy?
Nothing new.
What did you
We'll ask though.
your sheep was?
Ran out of feed, so haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. Truth is, if I can't come up with a way to
Yep,
I'll keep
okay.
an eye out.
that'd be mighty.
I
Some
have.
things. Do you want this lottery ticket?
I don't think he'd be interested in that.
Do you want this flower?
I don't think a flower will cheer Pop up right now.
Do you want this crossbow?
I can't just go.
No, don't shoot.
The gas mask is
Gas mac, I know for who it is, so I guess we'll do that next. Could be in one of these. I think that guy.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy.
Gordon, I found this gas mask, but the filter is empty. Would it be of any use to you at all?
Yes, this is good. If I could get a filter, this would be exactly what I need. Thank you, Amy. Here, I have something you might like to trade.
What is it?
An aristocrat guard ran through here earlier and dropped his flintlock pistol. It got a bit damaged, but I figured you might be interested in messing around with it for parts.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks. And don't worry, I'll find a filter for you, I promise. I'm sure somebody around here has to know something about them.
Yeah, now that you mention it, Nelson's probably the guy to see about that. He's got books on just about everything.
I remember that guy. Alright, part 1, I guess, of that quest done. I didn't mean to go in there.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
Nothing new.
Take care.
I don't think he'd be interested. I'm not sure. I don't think he'd be.
What? Give a guy flowers?
I don't think he'd be.
Okay.
The pistol is only slightly damaged. It hasn't got any bullets, but the flintlock mechanism still looks like it works. Should be useful if I need to light anything on fire.
Oh, that's a hint for the furnace.
Excuse
May I help?
Don't fear the Reaper.
Should be.
So,
Actually, I think
The pistol should be.
we want this.
I don't think he'd. I don't think he'd.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. See you later, God.
You bet.
I think the flower is the only have we have to show to people.
I have no reason to show her that.
That is a different thing from what she said about everything,
Scott?
everyone else.
Hello.
Looks like you had quite the harvest.
Yes, thankfully. Though nothing is keeping very long. Weeds have become a big problem. Anything you want? You're looking very skinny these days. You should eat. Take a pumpkin. Half price for you.
I don't think I have money.
You need your strength.
No, it's okay.
One of these days, you'll get so skinny, you'll turn around and I won't be able to see you anymore.
It's alright, Marishka. I ate yesterday. I'll be fine for a little while longer.
No. You worry me when you say things.
Me too.
Relax, it's okay. I'm not dead yet.
I eat like 3 times a day or something. Wow, imagine that, having to live a life where you ate yesterday and that's cool. I know it happens in actual life too, but Jesus.
You said something about weeds being a problem? What are they called? What do they look like?
Blue burglar. It grows very fast, very difficult to control. Pretty blue flowers, though. Too
Yeah.
bad they ruined my vegetables. Luckily, I finally got them under control. They won't come back for a long time.
Marishka, is this by any chance the weed you were telling me about?
Yes, take it away, Amy, and be careful. You let that thing get into the ground, and before you know it, they're everywhere.
I'll be careful with it, I promise.
Hmm.
I have to go now.
Okay,
I think that's for the farm.
again soon, all right?
Don't have anything to eat, right? They could eat. They eat flowers, right? I'm not a farm person. I'm obviously the furthest from a farm person. Alright, Nelson.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
Tell me about these books.
I think I'd like to read for a while.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
What was it? We just had this conversation and I already forgot. I guess I'll
I'm interested
check
in learning
everything.
about history.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
Man, my memory though. I think I already read this. The D told me to speak to this guy, right? I'm not crazy.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see.
I think I'd...
Of course.
I want to read...
Wonderful.
Filtration systems. Activated carbon. Air filters in gas masks. I think this is the book. Produced from carbonaceous source materials such as coconut husk, peat, wood. We do have wood, lignite, or coal. Oh, I think it's about the furnace again.
Interesting. This information could be pretty useful.
Steam or oxygen. Heated at extremely high temperatures. Coal or wood is impregnated with acid. A strong base or a salt. Find salt. That's interesting though. I like that that word. The raw material is then carbonized at a lower temperature, somewhere in the range of 450 to 900. Chemical is usually the preferred method. Okay. So I have wood. I have gas. I have the pistol. I think I need the salt. Or acid. How would acid even work? I mean, how would salt work? Okay. You are the most well-read person around.
Citizens, this is a reminder that the
Get
Ministry
admitted.
of Medicine will continue conducting weekly screenings for green lung.
Okay. So we go to the farm to give the flower maybe or plant it. And we need to find salt somehow.
Pop, have you seen this weed before?
Sure, that's blue burglar. Haven't seen it in ages, though. Where'd you get it?
There's some growing near my place. Why is it called blue burglar?
Because it creeps up on you, seemingly overnight. Plant just one and your whole field will be full of them in a month.
Would your
Hint.
sheep eat it?
I think they'd eat anything at this point. Wouldn't hurt to try. Thanks, Amy. I'll go get some more and plant it tonight. At least the sheep we've got left might still stand a chance.
Happy to help. Hey, Pop.
What's going on, Amy?
I have to go now.
Okay, so we did the quest,
Like,
but we didn't get any rewards. I'm not sure where to get the salt. Have I been here before? No. This is a new area which I totally forgot apparently. It's been a while since I played this game, so...
I don't think carrying around a severed marble head will help much. It would just weigh me down. Judging from the location, I would say that head belongs to the broken statue.
So this is the place of the... Reapers.
It's creepy how you can't see the face underneath the hood. Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
He's a very cheery death cult person.
Who are you, miss?
I'm Claire. Who are you?
Amy. I'm guessing you're one of the acolytes of the Reaper?
You guessed correctly. I'm here to make sure those who pass through that door are ready to die.
That seems like a pretty lofty responsibility to give to one person.
Not as much as you would think. Most people are worthy, they just don't know it yet.
We kill everyone.
What are you all doing here?
Worship. We worship the Reaper and wait for our times to come. When any of our members expire, it's cause for celebration.
Are there many of you?
Around 50 of us currently, but we always accept those who truly seek death into our flock.
I think you should know that I've got the perfect life.
And you could have the perfect death if you embrace the Reaper.
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
Sure.
I'm ready to die.
You lack conviction. You still need to prepare yourself to be ready to die.
That would be too easy, I guess. Alright. Something for later. Acid. Or salt, I guess. It seems you would be easier to find the... Can't go there anymore. That's interesting. Can't go to the tower. Seems it would be easier to find salt than acid. Maybe there is a new dialogue, maybe to the food guy.
Butcher, a word, if you would.
Yeah, what is it?
The Ministry of Resources is in need. You are hereby requested to provide your stocks of meat for government distribution.
But I hardly have any meat to spare, and it'll be a while before I can get more.
Be that as it may, Aurelius has extended you the courtesy.
The courtesy.
You will be provided 2 water purifiers per month.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry. But know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
Alright, it is an actual courtesy then. They don't force him.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
Yes,
You know where
nice.
I can find some salt.
No, but Gus might. I think he uses it for his meats.
That
I have to-
makes sense.
You come back and see me again soon, all right?
We'll probably have to do something with the tower, I guess.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. Your sheep should be fine now.
Really? What did you do?
Just gave Pop some blue burglar. He said it should be able to feed the sheep soon.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Amy. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just glad I could help.
Can I get some salt?
I'm looking for salt, like the kind you use on meats. Where can I find some?
Well, there's plenty out at the SaltFlats just outside the city, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to go out there. The walk takes a while, and lugging the stuff back's a chore.
It shouldn't be a problem. How do I get there?
You know the abandoned South Coast rail yard near Fripp Square? Just follow the main track down about half a mile and you'll find it.
Thanks. Will do.
Okay, that was easy.
I saw you having words with that guard. What was that all about?
Yeah, nothing. He was just trying to get me to sell out to the government. I promised Danton I'd give the rebels my extra supplies. I'm not betraying her for the wigheads.
I admire your loyalty. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
I guess I expected this government to be more forceful, dictatorial. What is the word, Jesus? Well, something like that. More like a dictatorship. I'm not sure if you can say dictatorial. I would have liked the map instead of trying to go out every time. Alright, to the salt plains. All this to make a filter for this guy. Also, why
I never knew about this place.
is there salt
Perfect spot to get away
flats?
from everything. Am I hearing things or is that music? It's locked. How odd. It's way beyond any sort of help now.
I mean, you can get wood, I guess, but
Surprised this thing hasn't been chopped down for firewood yet.
maybe that's a hint. I already have wood. What is my wood in my bucket? I guess it's back at the place.
I can't just go around shooting everything I see. Plenty of salt has been dug up here. I'll take a handful.
Okay, well that was easy. There's something else here, but maybe something for later. Maybe it will be open, or maybe I will knock or something. So, we got salt, we got wood. I think.
I'm back. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
If you're worried about that, you could always try knocking.
Fair point. Not much I can do with the outside of the furnace.
It's best just not to touch it. So, did your experiment work?
Don't be so nosy, Denby.
Alright.
Okay, I'll rub salt into the wood. That should prep it for carbonization. I've already prepped the wood. Salt is useful for...
I guess we'll keep that. Alright. Open the valve. Take some fire.
Now we're cooking.
What? You're actually gonna cook?
No, it was a figure of speech.
Oh, thank goodness. I still have
Wow.
that lamb stew sometimes.
Rude.
Do it again if you don't shut up.
Copy that.
How long do I need to leave that on?
I'm not about to go stick
I'll give you my pumpkin if...
that shit. Nice. The wood burned long enough
Wow.
to become activated carbon.
What?
Spend some time reading Nelson's
Also,
and you might learn.
is it not hot? We just closed it. Alright, we have carbon, but we lost the salt somehow. Let's see if we can give it to that guy.
Time for me to go.
Okay, see ya.
Gordon, look. I got you some charcoal for your gas mask's filter.
I don't believe it. I don't know what to say.
Then listen. Nelson has a science book explaining how you can make charcoal filters. It's really not that difficult. If you can find or make more masks, you can make filters and provide them to anyone.
Like us. Although it might be too late, I guess.
For your help.
We've all got to look out for each other.
For us.
Merchant, a word if you would.
What do you want?
Aurelius of the Ministry of Resources is officially requesting your supply of raw brass.
What? But brass is my most valuable material. It's practically impossible to come by these days.
Correct. Which is why in exchange, the Ministry is offering you 10 food vouchers a week. Do you accept this offer?
I don't know. 10 food vouchers a week is a lot, but I'll have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry. But know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
Interesting. I think they might be setting up
That's a tough offer to refuse. Why didn't you
the rebel versus ministry.
If I hand over my materials to the aristocracy, I won't have enough to provide to Danton.
That's
And we might actually pick,
Gee,
I guess.
change this place, even if
You
it's
see?
in the short term.
It didn't seem that good to me, but whatever. What now? Let's save it, I guess.
Attention citizens. 2 minutes of silence will be observed this evening at sundown.
Do I go back and sleep?
Of Blast Day.
Maybe. I think I did everything. I could go back, talk to the ministry or the Danton girl. But
The Reaper watches from the skies and sends ahead.
can I pass the day? Nope.
I've hit a dead end on this thing. Until I find
So I guess we'll go speak to
If you can't hear singing, but you see their eyes glow
Danton first and then the ministry.
coming.
I don't know. The ministry seems... Oh, I can't even go to the ministry actually. My bad. They don't seem to be as bad as I thought at the start. But I can't tell yet. We don't know enough.
Glad to see you've returned. I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand this, committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies.
I don't know why I don't like her.
I understand, but remember not to ask for things you can't return.
Naturally. Now come with me. Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says. Do you have any questions?
Why me?
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton. Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
I do not remember how did our father die.
You mentioned my father was with the rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy. Your father and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed. It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
If you're so against the government, why do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in.
The Victor Temple way. If you have seen Elibanite, if you haven't, you like vampire things, you should.
Can you tell me what it is I'm meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine. If you confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What if it turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
This is what we care for, basically. Also, this woman is way too desperate, which is not good for a rebellion leader.
What's the plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first formed?
I have a vague idea, sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the aristocracy would waste no time in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the plague. His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine. Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down.
If only you had a journal.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able.
This is why you don't have a journal.
I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square and find out where Harrison is.
So everything happens today.
To intercept his doctor. You might also try.
You don't get to sleep.
Itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
Doubt. It's interesting. One of the things I liked about Unavowed, apart from it being a really good game, one of my favorite adventures I would say, is that it actually passed time after every mission, if you like. So you went to sleep, you woke up, you talked to people, had different things, and then you went to the next mission. It's always so improbable when everything happens in the span of a couple of days, like cataclysmic stuff, and time seems to stretch so you'll be able to do all of those. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you for watching. As usually, feel free to leave me a comment, subscribe, like, you know the drill. Have a good day, and next time we'll check the Ministry of Medicine. Bye bye.